It's hard to believe that this keeps happening, but here we go again. This time it's Singapore. Here's the story from the Maritime Executive that was published on November the 10th, 2025. Authorities in Singapore are investigating a dangerous collision between a ferry and a chemical tanker in the country's waters, an incident that left ferry passengers in panic. The Maritime and Port Authority of Singapore, or MPA, said it has launched investigations on a collision between a Singapore-registered passenger ferry, Horizon 9, and the Marshall Islands registered tanker, Ladikyu, that occurred on Monday afternoon. The ferry was en route to Harbourfront Centre when the collision occurred off the southern islands, with video taken by panic-stricken passengers capturing the incident. To prevent a disaster, MPA acted quickly by immediately deploying a patrol craft that escorted and guided the ferry back to Harbourfront Centre. MPA said that all 165 passengers and 7 crew on board Horizon 9 were safely disembarked at the ferry terminal. Though the 2014-built ferry sustained significant damage to its bow above the waterline, captured in video by passengers, it remained fully operational while en route back to shore. The 183-meter chemical tanker did not report any damage, and there was no reports of injuries to the passengers or the crew, or pollution arising from the incident. There was also no impact to navigational traffic or port operations. MPA said that it has opened an investigation into the incident. I saw a video on TikTok just moments after this happened, of it actually happening. It was recorded by a guy from either Malaysia or Indonesia. He was speaking Malay, but he was saying in English, oh shit, as it's happening. And it happened very slowly with very little impact. I don't know what was going on here, how this happened, but if this ferry had slowed down just for a couple of minutes, that tanker would have gone by. In that video, it said it happened in Batam in Indonesia, which is right beside Singapore. So it's probably a ferry that runs between Singapore and Batam. I don't know. It was in that general area. But either way, this worked out. Nobody got hurt. But everybody on board that ferry was a little scared, and for very good reason. It's amazing stuff like this keeps happening. There was absolutely no reason, unless there was nobody on the bridge of that ferry, for this to happen. That being said, they weren't going very fast, or this would have been a different story. But still, absolutely insane. It's going to be very interesting to see the final report on why this happened. But very interesting video, and I'll never forget the guy who was speaking Malay, but also saying in English, oh shit, just before the impact. It could have been a bad one, that's for sure. Alright guys, there it is. As always, thanks for watching. If you're new here and you like these kind of videos, don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you on the next one.